If you're worried about forever chemicals in your drinking water, then you need to know about the CycloPure PFAS Water Test Kit. It's one of the most unique, easy to use, and affordable methods to test for forever chemicals in your water at home. I've used this kit to test my own water for PFAS multiple times, and today I'm going to give you my 6 reasons why I love it, as well as 4 things I wish were a little bit different. Are they a deal breaker? Stay tuned because it's all coming up. I want to jump right in and talk about price first, because the CycloPure test kit is the most affordable home PFAS test I've come across. It costs just $79, including shipping both ways. Now here's what makes CycloPure stand out from other at-home PFAS test kits. It tests for 55 of the most common PFAS compounds and can be used to test not only tap water, but also surface water and well water. The kit uses a unique point-of-sample extraction process to capture any PFAS present in the water. Unlike other labs that extract PFAS from a water sample sent to the lab, the CycloPure test performs the extraction in the field using the company's DexOrb loaded extraction disc. Trained chemists then analyze the sample at a lab for accurate results, and the lab report is provided via email and is easy to read and understand. Now here are my top 6 reasons why I love the CycloPure test kit. One of the biggest advantages is that it tests for a wider range of PFAS than many other home test kits. For comparison, the basic PFAS test kit from TapScore only looks for 14 analytes, while the most comprehensive still only includes 40 substances. And the NLS Labs and WECO's filters tests only analyze for 18 forever chemicals. It's really easy to use, even for those who are not familiar with water testing. The kit comes with clear instructions and the filtration process is straightforward. All you have to do is fill up the collection vial, then wait for the water to filter through the DexOrb media, which captures any PFAS present. When filtration is complete, you simply repack the collection cup in the box it was shipped in, apply the included prepaid shipping label, and drop it off. The CycloPure lab analysis process is validated to EPA methods and quantifies to a 1 part per trillion level of accuracy. And the report you receive from the lab is easy to understand even if you don't have a scientific background. It clearly shows you whether or not your water contains PFAS and at what levels. Now if you're ready to get your water tested, check the description where I'll drop a link to the CycloPure test. Also, let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about the test itself or forever chemicals in drinking water. It's extremely affordable, especially compared to other tests currently available. For example, the tests from NLS Labs cost from $367 to over $1,000. The WECO filters tests cost $400, and the tests from TapScore range from $260 to $795. And when my report was sent to me, the owner of CycloPure, Frank, personally reached out to provide additional information about my test results. He shared a few different scientific studies and news articles related to the one specific PFAS compound detected in my water sample. This was really thoughtful, and I appreciated the extra information, especially since this wasn't included in the lab report. Now, of course, there are just a couple of downsides I need to address as well. One of the biggest drawbacks is that the sample collection process can be a bit time-consuming. It can take up to an hour to collect the necessary sample. This is because the filtration process gets slower and slower as the water level and thus the gravitational pressure decrease. The test kits are not yet certified nor the lab accredited by the EPA, and the report that's sent via email is a bit basic compared to others. While it provides all the data from your test in an easy to read table, it doesn't give you much additional information about the specific PFAS detected. There are a couple of links to federal and state PFAS regulatory information and a QR code that didn't work. It's still good to call out that user error might affect the accuracy of your results. Some examples of user error are not recording the sample information, not following the test instructions, and the big one, which is accidentally contaminating the inside of the sample container or the filter. So the fact that the CycloPure lab is not yet accredited for PFAS testing might be a deal breaker for some folks. That said, accuracy and consistency are the most important criteria when it comes to PFAS testing, and CycloPure boasts one of the lowest reporting limits of just 1 part per trillion. The basic lab report might also be a turnoff for those who prefer modern online reporting, with more robust information about the specific PFAS detected, including sources, treatment options, and potential health effects. So do I think the pros outweigh the cons? Overall, the CycloPure PFAS Water Test Kit is one of the best options for people who are concerned about forever chemicals in their drinking water and want a comprehensive test that provides accurate results. I'd recommend the CycloPure test kit to people who want the most affordable option that tests for the widest range of PFAS in water. But if you value that testing is done by a certified EPA accredited lab, or would prefer to receive a more detailed, in-depth report about the contaminants detected in your water, you might want to consider TapScore instead. You can get a CycloPure test with the link in the description, and if you found this review helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button to let me know I should keep making review videos like this one. And stick around to learn about the best treatment methods for addressing forever chemicals in your water at home. Click or tap to watch now.